Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and a brand new video on Marvel Contested Champions. This video in particular is all about arena boosts, as there's a significant importance about using them within the gameplay that you have in Marvel Contested Champions. And also there's a lot of things that I think Kabam need to address with regards to improvements with arena boosts and the way that we think about arena. See, it can be argued that arena boosts are meant to assist players in order to kind of get up to the same level as different ones, but the problem is if you make arena boosts so readily available to all players, then it means that we're still going to get high scores in any case. Now, at the point of recording this video, I'm trying to get a Howard the Duck. I'm trying to get a good spot in order to get that champion. Now, I guess it's all guesswork. You know, you can put up about 4.1 million, you know, 2.2, and you think that you might be safe, depending obviously on your bracket. I'm in veteran bracket, so that means that I have to front up as much points as possible to get the champion. Being a good idea to kind of look around and see what other people are putting in is my kind of benchmark for what I'm trying to get. A lot of people have said go for 4.5 for this champion. Other people have said about going for 4 million flat, but it's really hard to tell. But that is a small problem going into the big problem, which is, well, how do I get so many points as quickly as possible? Obviously, the way that we get arena boosts is through the arena crystals. Sometimes you get them in other areas, but there's certain areas you go to get arena boost crystals, and in these crystals you can get anything from 3 stars to 4 stars, but 3 stars are the most common arena boosts that you're going to get out of this. So arena boosts are far more common in the 22-hour event that runs for solo quests, so that's one way of getting them. Another way is every other milestone when it comes to your arena grind in most of the arenas that you participate in as well. So you just click on the character, click use item, click the arena boost that you want, and then that applies that on, continue that on. I would probably say that if you want to really use them more kind of amazing max them, because you only get 15 minutes, is to either refresh these characters. So obviously you would have to pay the units in order to get it. So if you're kind of like doing quite well for units, then this may be an option in order to get extensive amount of points out of those 15 minutes that you've got with those champions. I would probably say you're best off using it on 4 stars. If you get 4-star kind of arena boosts, then put it on them, and then after they've been used, then apply back, because you get more points from the 4 stars obviously than you would do from 3 stars. Okay, so we applied the boost in. As you can see, it's risen to 18,000, so that's extensively more than what we normally get from just a standard round with a kind of a normal times 3 on that. So that would be 6,000, let's just say, and instead it is 18,000. So obviously with that boost on, we see a significant rise, which is incredibly helpful for a time grind perspective. One thing I feel that Kabam should really address is if people are getting those 4-star featured and the lower ranking 11% to 25% and even lower than that are missing out quite considerably. You can see here right at the bottom that there's 1 arena boost crystal on offer. However, I do think that this should be greatly increased. So those that finish top 11 to 25% in future should receive 10 to 20 arena boost crystals. Why is that fair? Well, what it does, it disadvantages the people that have got the champion, because they've got the champion. They're not going to be going, hey, well, I need all those arena boosts because I need to put more in, and therefore be that constantly hitting that basic champion getting each time. It should be those that are a bit lower getting that chance, and then put it into more kind of a level playing field that's a little bit more fairer for the community. So what are my top tips for using arena boosts? It's all about hoarding those crystals. People may say, why the hell would you want to hoard those crystals? Well, when you put them in the inventory, it means that they overflow. It'll then go into your stash. It'd be best to keep them as arena crystal form, because when you get a champion come up in the arenas that you really want, then that means that you can spend them. So why wouldn't you hoard them if you then wanted to not spend them on the character that you really want? With the arena crystals in mind, please be warned that more than likely you will see 3 stars. It's very uncommon to see a 4-star arena boost. Obviously, granted, in this I just pulled a 4-star arena boost, but they are more common to 3 stars than they are to 4 stars. So your 3-star roster might be better off to be more powerful for you to grind. The next thing is 4-star arena boost. As we touched on earlier, It was more applicable when you get a 4-star and you've got some spare units from obviously grinding the milestones and spending those back chips on arena crystals, that you then spend them wisely on things. If you want to improve your arena score, then it would be more wise, because you only get 15 minutes to use them, that you re-spend them on those particular champions. So if you put on a 2.5 times increase, then it's probably best as soon as they're out, then to put the 5 units on, refresh them, put them back in again, and repeat the process in order to then get the most points out of that arena boost. Another tip kind of benefits your alliance, and I'm all about benefiting alliances, and that look out for item use. When it's on, it can be quite handy for the player to then help their alliance out by going, hey, there's an arena on at the moment that I really like, or maybe I just want to get those milestones quicker. Then use your arena boost on that, and that will help your alliance out, hopefully to get those 4-star shards and maybe even a decent placement when it comes to the rank. So this has been a video all about arena boosts. I know it's kind of an odd video to kind of talk about, but I feel that a lot of people don't utilize these as much as possible. In the very early days, I didn't do that very much, and I feel that a lot of players would benefit from just blasting through so much usage of arena boosts in order to benefit them. I do feel as well that Kabam should kind of alter it, that the people that finish in the 11.25% lower thresholds with regards to rank in arena should get more arena boosts in order to next time benefit them going higher with regards to grind. It's not saying that people are getting a freebie, but also it means that people get a less harder time to reach those points of rank. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel Contested Champions. If you've got a comment that you want to leave, then leave it in the comment section below. Hopefully you found it helpful, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye for now.